cologne, smelling like buying cologne. Miami, it's not cold. No, we not on a boat, I'm on a river. I did 10,000 hours, then did 15 more. Cause I'm always trying to double my team goals. In the middle like bingo, with no prize to take. So we both on the floor, but you ain't never played. You a fan, have a seat, sit down and watch the game. I'm Black Iverson, yeah. When I started balling, I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21.
Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Pistons. Now here's Paul.
Come to me.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Pass to Booker. Here's the three. Bridges trying to free himself up. No good from Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
Here's Ayton. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
2 points. That one goes.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Johnson outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Inside. They get a hand on it. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes good on the layup. 8 points for him. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
The drive by Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Booker no good. The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Giddey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Booker outside. Suns moving the ball around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And Torch gets it to go.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 9 points. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Daigneault. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Paul for 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Paul's got 6.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Paisley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Clock is at 3. The Suns need to get a shot off.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll, just because as a big he can get off of that screen so easily.
Doubled by Bridges. That one falls. He's got 13.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Booker outside. Ayton no screen. The drive by Booker. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Man gets the bucket.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Down low. Here's Holmgren. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
On the wing, Johnson. Here's Paul driving inside. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Paul's got 8.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
On the wing, Bridges. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize. Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Here's Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder. And the Suns call time. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise in their future.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Here's Shamet. And the Suns miss again.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
noticed they treat me like I'm chosen. Eyes open, heart clean, and my mind focused. Just keeps going how I wrote it. How the you doubt us? I mean, back then it made sense, but it's like, now what? Now they down to come round just to be round us. You ain't one of my dogs, why do you hound us? It's very few of you I like, but it's a whole lot of y'all I don't trust. Cause 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like bow, bow, bow. TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like bow, 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 bow. King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, they bow, 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 bow. I'm back there doing jack dance like bow, 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 bow.
In my light, yeah. 눈더미같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 또 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를. 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party. 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we mobbing. 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기. 내 새로운 노래가 rockin'. On the speaker, 사진 찍고 싶어. Yeah, just take a picture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feeling all this. Yeah, 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 yeah. 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마. 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 그 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit baby. 내일 내가 살아있을지도 iffy yeah iffy yeah yeah 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 iffy I've been taxed for the night, yeah. Meet up extra early, get it started, yeah. 올 거면 미리 내게 말을 해. I don't recognize your friend's face. 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게. 원하면 함께 chillin'. 내 폰은 100% tonight. Yeah, I'm finna represent, we hire. 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼. Take pics for Instagram, looking like I'm searching. Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap, ooh. 맘에 든 애들 bang, ay. Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap. 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼. ay. 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어. 야, 너 나 즐기지. 오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이. 하루만 너랄게. We down for the night. Ooh, bass bumping right. Ooh, I done lost count. Ooh, we don't rap like that. We don't flex like that. 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit baby. 내일 내가 살아있을지도 iffy yeah iffy yeah yeah iffy yeah iffy yeah yeah iffy yeah iffy yeah yeah iffy yeah iffy yeah
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes yeah. 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life yeah. 어디 갈까 오늘 밤 yeah. 내 도착지는 space see me in the stars yeah. 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들어 make the mood Ay, we take it higher every day. 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보다는 19개. 하나에 500만 원이면 한번 계산해. 500만 원 next 19, that means I'm getting paid. Yeah, grinding every day. Yeah, 손으로 모아 play. Yeah, yeah. Look, 나름 겸손해. Yeah, 너무 감사해. Yeah, 민씨가 주는 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼. Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah.
Take heat.
Free my with no Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Won't respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. He wanna me like Nike, let do it in the face of my sweet chin music. Only when I easily influence. Matter what's up with the if I see a Splinter and Turtle, they go to the sewers. I'm in the field on the first and the third, trying to score on the op like I play for the Brewers. Send me up on my mama, pat me the one with the behind me, watch how I maneuver. Fast and fear, Vin Diesel. Can't say Paul might offend people. Never ever been a line leader. 2014, I was seeing down. I ain't never ever been a timekeeper. Free my with no Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look. Free my with no hey, Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called a op and I ain't Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Won't respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Head start fresh up out of the box. This not a rich wrist on the rocks. Pretty look like Vivica Fox. If she ain't, she kicking the rocks. Just got the word you been missing. You ain't about for the block. That don't mean that you safe. I didn't say that I'm not. I just rather she put it. Most of my partners be cute.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss. It'll be the Suns off the tip. High post, Johnson. Paul, right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. No good on the triple. Now the Timberwolves with it.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And it's Ayton missing. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And stolen by Russell. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Edwards can't hit. Suns still looking like they're getting going here. Searching for their first points of the game.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Kicks it out to Booker. Paul with the buckets.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Edwards. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it.
Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Towns wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
On the wing, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Suns trail by 7.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Here's Russell after Mikal Bridges' bucket.
2 minutes.
Outside Russell. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Barry buries the long-range jumper.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
1:27 left here in the opening quarter. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Pass to Booker. And here is Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. Doesn't go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Towns. He's covered by Ayton. It's good. And now that's 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ayton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And he makes both free throws.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Ayton inside to end the run. And it's good on the way in.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Here's Towns. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Johnson outside. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
It's Edwards on the wing. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. They are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Pass to Gobert. It's stolen. Now, here's Biyombo. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And yes, it's good. Noel's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Pass to Okogie. Bledsoe outside. To the right side. Launches a three. Minnesota with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Offline with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and G.A., he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Jarge has the open look. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Jarge has got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. To the middle. It's intercepted. And here we go. Jarge all alone. Crowder from outside. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. Pass to Noel. Off target with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Biyombo. And stolen by Biyombo. The shot missing. And Minnesota now the other way. A minute 42 left now here in the second. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. Shot clock at 3. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Offside Crowder. From past the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Inside. Here's Gobert. And he slams it down right on top of Bismack Biyombo.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Here's Okogie. Reed with the block. They double him with Saric. Pass to Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. 20 26 seconds left in the first half. Bledsoe taking his time here. Banked in off the glass. Bledsoe's got his second bucket.
Not lacking confidence in his scoring ability inside, Bledsoe knows he can do damage from there.
Left side, Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got 13 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so that's the end of the first half. Timberwolves lead by 10. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Timberwolves leading by 10. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
That's to Forbes. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Now here's Towns. He's guarded by Johnson. And Towns gets it to go. 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Paul for 3. Forbes with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Towns. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late, and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Paul outside. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got 8.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The kick out to Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
The shot's good from Paul. 10 points for him.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
Towns, the screen. Russell from long range. Again, Russell missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Russell.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
To the left side wing. .141 left in the third quarter. Driving in. Outside, Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
That bucket in no time at all. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Pass to Forbes. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. And so it's Towns with it, who brings it up for the Timberwolves. Led by as many as 14 points.
You know, Karl-Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kicks it out to Paul. The three makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
It's been all about Karl-Anthony Towns for Minnesota. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll return shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Bledsoe. Pass to Okogie. Bledsoe outside. Here's Biyombo. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. McDaniels with the bounce pass. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 31.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
It's Crowder on the wing. Bledsoe right side. Ripped away. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Timberwolves passing it around. Right side, Towns. Yep, it counts. Towns has got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Timeout called, the Suns. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough.
Thank you, David. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Bledsoe with Biyombo. Gobert pulls it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Suns trail by 16. Bledsoe left side. Outside Crowder. Screen by Saric. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota with the ball. To the paint. Here's Towns. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Dario Saric.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Here's Biyombo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Biyombo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
So for the Suns, down low, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot up.
Tries again. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. He's got to work harder on the glass.
And the free throw, no good.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. He gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Paul for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 14. Puts the move on, and the layup is good. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Pass to Booker. And he banks in the layup.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
It's Prince on the wing. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Booker with it. Defended by Towns. And it's Ayton missing. It's tipped. And taken away by Paul. Inside. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And every win important in this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Outside, Russell. Gobert, the screen. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business.
For no reasons, they wanna see us end up like we were Gina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman, let me be a woman.
yeah. Want my kiss, wake up, what's your bliss?
Anytime I do a shawty, feeling like a wonderlottery. I've been getting money, I do not be free. I've been all eyes on me. Came in with the gorillas and the swingers with the. I ain't selfish, I will let you in your off the corner like I'm both with it. I'm so with it. Maybe just go with it. Oh, I'm for sure with it. And if you want it, we can go get it. Okay, hold on. Let me slide one last time. Lights go flash. And we up in this glass, but this love don't last. Passion is fading. I'ma give you my last.
Physically fit. Catch you in the ride, wanna taste of it. Boom on by, wanna feel my grip. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on a compact disc. In a pocket full of cold. Yeah. Want my kiss, wake up, what's your bliss?
I don't know, nowhere to go. Bouncing off the walls, got a disco soul. Pounce them goals, pressure on the toes. When they get to swinging, I'm prime your twisted your toes. Fly up the jet, make your neck unfroze. Don't take the toll, turn up the beat, make them lose control. I don't know, nowhere to go. Bouncing off the walls, got a disco soul. Pounce them goals, pressure on the toes. When they get to swinging, I'm prime your twisted your toes. Fly up the jet, make your neck unfroze. Don't take the toll, turn up the beat, make them lose control.
Yeah. Hey. Big for now. It's a check. I got it. Yeah. Hey. I got the. Listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
I ain't opposed, she threw the and I ain't opposed, fighting the lows. I wear the sheepskin, but I am the wolf. I am the poster child, finessing the line that's posing and clothing and lying to open and hoping these to try.
I frown, I sizzle them, they bite, they nibbling, they lying, they fibbing it, they charge, they treasuring, they quiet, they whispering, they dry, I'm dripping it, they crying, no tissue man.
Hey, I got the. It's in like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Man, let me call you back. I'm doing something important, trying to get these racks. New day, new flight that I'm boarding. All of my important. I seen you call, I ignored it. I got 10 toes on the pavement, but my mind is in orbit. Gorgeous.
I say a prayer to bless mine. This ain't a quiz, don't test mine. I ain't in woods, but I get. You ain't a mentor, you get by. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know I'ma get it. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know that I'm winning.
Hey, I got the. It's in like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
be my Valentine. Can I you to make you a temperature rise? If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Me make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. And you, I want it. No, don't tell me no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go. No. Your body, they make I see you, low. Now you where they got my fancy. They do me, I give banky. Oh, no.
And they call me. And I want to go, but you got me. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need that, make I look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make it for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and kill show. Rockstar.
Just what you wanted. So don't leave me drowning. Don't let me down. Don't hold it back like that. Just pull me closer, baby. Let's make the most of this before it's over.
good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. I do me every day, I don't live for others. Proud of who I am, so I'm never under the cover. I ran with it, ain't look back, now I got big racks in a book bag. Smile at them when they look sad, life too short, so don't grow fast. They hate on me, throw shade on me, when it's time to drop, they wait on me. A lot of people had changed on me, don't change, but the day, homie. Change, but the next move, they know I really ball like the Nets do. All the haters been past due, got them in their feelings like the last dude. And I don't trip cause the hate be motivation. I make the best out of every situation. I be too real, I be knowing when they be faking. But this is real, me and my people made it. You need somebody smooth talking and moonwalking, the same little small pun, but I ain't knock chalk off cue balls.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning, or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot.
They tried to me, want me.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And it's the Suns to start out. Outside Paul. They double-team Paul. And stolen by Murray. Inside. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And so here's Phoenix after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. And it's Paul off the drive. Bridges misses. Outside Barnes. Sabonis outside. Five to shoot. Pass to Murray. It's hauled in by the Suns. Back to Booker. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now Herder. Out to Fox. Pass to Murray. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history. And it just didn't play out that
way. The shot comes out. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the wing on the left. Bridges down low. Outside Booker. And stolen by Herter. Outside Barnes. Fires for three. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Suns. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent, been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Now here's Paul. From deep, Johnson nails it from beyond the arc.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Fox outside. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Outside Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Fox right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Herter. Back to Fox. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. The three from Barnes. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns leading.
The league's attitude towards the mid-range shot has changed quite a bit, and Harrison Barnes may reflect that more than anyone.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the first. From deep, Johnson. And the Suns get another three.
First personal foul.
Now with Barnes, it wasn't too long ago that he really relied on the mid-range jumper.
Yeah, B.A., you go back just a few seasons to 2017, and he was in the league's top 10 in mid-range attempts. And now you just don't ever see him operate there. It's either threes or getting all the way to the rim. So the shot diet for HB has changed.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And stolen by Bridges. From behind the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Paul with a steal. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. Right side Johnson. Uncovered. Barnes with the rebound. The Kings trailing. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Barnes to halt the run. No luck on that one.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Here's Paul. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got 5 now.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. They double-team Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. And Holmes pulls it down.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. The three from Barnes. Sinks it from distance. Barnes has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
From deep, Johnson. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Johnson's got 9 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Booker fires from way outside. Another three for Phoenix.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Holmes, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Paul for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
On the wing, Davis. Here's the teardrop. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Nice shot by Okogie.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul of the game. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
The three from Mitchell. Okogie pulls down the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Bledsoe for three. Rebound by the Kings. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. By himself. And Bledsoe with the slam.
Can't lose sight of Bledsoe out there in a blur. He's so good in transition.
And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Davis with room to shoot. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And here are the Suns now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Steps back. Pass to Šarić. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Monk for three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
There's Davis with the three. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now.
Team's foul. Davion Mitchell. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bledsoe. Here's Šarić. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
Yes, Šarić always finding a way to be effective, gets open, and sends the jumper in.
Okogie on the wing. Here's Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
There's Davis with the three. That shot, no good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And the shot goes down.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Substitution for your Kings. Domantas.
Here's Mitchell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Metu. Back to Mitchell. Outside Huerter. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. To the inside. Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation.
Rollies and plaques, fake love, it was holding them back. Flashbacks, while the young, he just wanted to daydream about thumbing through racks. Get cold in the right, tears fall while seen it all, he just want to relax. I'm richer than I ever been. Put my heart before the bad work I ever did. Gave you a second chance and you laugh again. Remember days I used to wonder will we ever win. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Be all you can be, either you gon' starve. Young and at that bottom, but he beat the odds. Yeah, yeah, they are. I'm richer than I've ever been. Yeah, I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Be richer than he ever been. Ever been.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Golden State Warriors. Fox, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the three. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
And that priority on defense establishes a team-first mentality. Guys have to work as a unit. It's a good mindset to get into early.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And with this skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Now, here's Fox. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Herter. Barnes outside. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. On offense, here are the Suns. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Paul. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Sabonis inside. Takes it off the glass.
Playing to his strengths, Sabonis. Goes to work inside.
Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see what really wanna us. Yeah. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the. Yeah. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a. Wanted me a. Yeah. To get a little bread. Still outside, I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life, took them hits in stride. If I for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah. 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 Whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around. We was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads. Who lost their way. Some of them outside still. Some of them, yeah. I'm a real beach boy. Come ride my wave. Left me with the either or. Fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes. Keep my. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah.
Call screech, I be gone.
Yeah.
They gon' wanna know how they come.
Yeah.
Get back, up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
Like, make it
Don't
sound
even think that you're doing
And if the beat live, you know Lil Ju made it. Big chain around my neck, so these on rich. And I don't need with the big stack in this purse, so these on working. I'm holding this in my Birkin. Got a whole that L trying to come for my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Now tell me how the I'm in the wrong if I don't want the he still ain't with the be working. I make moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I'll for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the box. Sorry. Take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seeing all my ops linked up in the picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Stalking my page, probably want moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the box. Bad running my pack. On some lame broke, all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise, ain't big enough. Wildin' on a boat on the island. When I better make 'em throw the tile in. One, he I'ma have my fun. Teacup, I can fit a in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it out built like me? I run probably how I gotta deal with Nike. Beefin', you just mad we ain't speaking. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleep in. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
Great John on the beat, by the way.
I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice. Why would you sacrifice? Knowing you could, ain't nobody by your side. I know cap. Lie came from dirt, can't go back. You can see it in my eyes. Real. Oh, my kid never tried. All I wanted was some love. Trade that for a big pack on me now. Remember back then I was I don't really want friends, everybody fake, I don't got trust, but I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055.
doing? Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Really out here. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. In a do-rag, in a beater like I'm Iverson. Yeah. They used to try to leave me out the flyer for the show. Now my trailer say it's Guap Dad on HBO. Get delivered to my... I'm in Cologne, smelling like buying cologne. Miami, it's not cold. No, we not on a boat. I'm on the river with my bros. We in trap with at least 15. I did 10,000 hours, then did 15 more. Cause I'm always trying to double my stats and team goals. In the middle like bingo, with no prize to take. So we both on the floor, but you ain't never played. You a fan, have a seat, sit down and watch the game. I'm Black Iverson, yeah. When I started balling, I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. And now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21. Stupid young. Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. Do-rag in a beater like I'm Iverson. Waved up.
Breakfast for all my pretty foes, and my boyfriend look like DiCaprio. I could strike a pose where you pose the bro. Get the angle right though. Way too much of me, that's an overload. Flow, that's a begin to grow. That's the antidote. That's a miracle. That's the answer. Apple in my throat, surfing on the road, way too sensitive. And my hands are cold. Need a fatty go. Feel like Comic Sans overused with that paper butter. I'm a killer queen, you lie to me. Think I need a quarantine, cause I'm a walking Halloween. I read it in the prophecy. I need to do it. Yeah, 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 that's the answer. Yeah, 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 flow, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't care too much, I don't cry a lot. Interviewer wonder if I'm not. Need an honest, cause I lie a lot. She ain't ginger, but she got a. Can we turn this up to a higher notch? They don't wanna dance, they just tryna mosh. Let her somebody else, cause it's icy hot. Hey, I'm in the back of a Jeep, bad chick at the wheel in the passenger seat. Ain't nobody with me, got a bachelor's degree. You can skip me when you, cause I enjoy the dreams that I have when I'm asleep. Back in the city and I'm back in the streets. When they see me out, know they ask if it's me, and I say, yeah. Back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, and I'm back in the streets.
That's the answer. Yeah, yeah, back in the city. Flow, yeah. I'm seeing 5D like I'm better than Eddie. I got the hot pot running, I'm a little unsteady. I told my grandma I'll be back when it's ready, but I'm a liar. The other band on me and the polygraph goes haywire. Polymath, polyglot, Paul wants a cracker, but I just like a lip smacker. Ethereum, got up and I hit the ceiling. Got up out the water, feeling like Popeye, yeah. Feeling like Popeye, yeah. Whole Foods, cause I be feeling like Popeyes, yeah. Freddie, I'm a killer queen, lie to me. Think I need a quarantine, cause I'm a walking Halloween. I read it in the privacy, I need it. Allergic to it, and I'm very yeah.
Back in the city, yeah. Back in the city, yeah. Back in the city, yeah. Back in the city, and I'm back in the street.
That's the answer. Yeah, yeah. Back in the city, flow, yeah,
Board members.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Siempre bendecido, aunque hablen mal de lo mío y el periodista está inventando lío. Eso no me importa, yo sigo en lo mío. La gente sabe cómo soy, por eso están conmigo. Saben que soy un gordo, avaro con estilo muy caro, que se comió el panorama con un solo bocado. Siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapo de la casa y la plaza. Lo he escuchado y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla, pero no hacen nada como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey, no entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. En otras acciones yo no te voy a dar explicaciones y con 2 canciones hice que todos me mencionen. Dios me prometí no bajar escalones, pero decidí bajarlo y explicarle a estos torpes que tu séquito de nenitos envidiosos y pésimos. Quieran o no quieran, a mí deben darme crédito. Vean donde vean, siempre va a estar el polémico Paulito sin igual que roba el panorama escénico. Y ninguno salió a poder hacer lo que hice yo. Igual me criticaron, no sé qué pasó. Y eso que fui el primero que hace picado más flow, pero nunca puse un pero porque represento a vos y a tus bandas de embusteros que dicen que rapero yo no soy, pero bueno, eso me huevo. Sé que sí hay dinero, es porque el imán soy yo. Igual nunca digo nada, siempre fui como un robot, un caballo que mira para adelante sin error. No maldito quejoso, molesta como un bocón que no acepta que hay ejemplo y el ejemplo va a ser yo. Sí, el ejemplo va a ser yo. El ejemplo va a ser yo, sí. Ey, el ejemplo va a ser yo. Siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Leones con flow, Paulo Londra, Isa 63, era por mí, claro que sí.
Piece of rap, piece of rap.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money, how reeking. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next out it. Riding around and her Tesla, hanging both of my legs out it like what's up.
I got stakes and they too high now, I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. I'm fly though.